they get here, they get here. Quiet, you. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. Oh my gosh, what is that picture?
Is that a possum in a hat?
That looks like a
There's a possum
possum with
in
a
a hat.
hat.
Damn right, there's a possum in a head.
A rootin' tootin'.
No, you gotta click on my profile to get the full effect though. You have to click on my thing to see my profile to get it. It's so funny. I spent a long time on it, guys.
My boomer is showing. I'm like, how do I do that?
You just click on my face.
Yeah, I know, but mobile's dumb and weird. Whatever.
Oh my gosh, the freaking dragging the possum.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
That's me at like a brunch place when they're like, you can't have any more mimosa.
Buddy,
That's
Alright,
me.
I'm gonna turn on my stream for the Roll20 screen if you wanna use that.
Stuck in the emulation.
so far.
I'm 6'4", by the way.
I'm not.
Alright, the prior Discord issues do not appear to be present. So, let me go ahead and bring the stream in. How y'all doing? How was your weeks?
Good. Productive.
So, you ready to do some dungeon diving?
Actually, I took the Dungeon Delver feat. I don't think I'll be doing diving.
There will be strictly no diving.
Only delving.
Only delving.
Oh, the semantics. Let's get some ambient noise.
Jadia, do you have the
Oh,
screen
man.
full screen? You wanna put that on?
Just a moment. All right. Letting y'all get settled in, ready to go. And welcome back to the tale of these pirate wannabes. Oh, you're pirates. Last session, you were unfortunately thwarted in a plot of revenge, and I do apologize again for that. But there was some interesting information that you learned while in Arumora. The biggest thing is that the prison there is 100% a holding facility for slaves to be sold, obtained, traded throughout who knows where. There was a humongous number of cells, both for mass populations and for individual torture. There were a humongous number of guards. You were able to save the life of one girl who is currently aboard the ship. And while you are going about your duties, keeping the ship asail, it is nothing but a vast blue expanse in all directions when the captain comes aboard and says, "Weigh anchor!" Weigh anchor. Fucking shit, man.
Did you fucking tell me?
How dare you? I just.
What a start. So he calls for the ship to halt. And he looks around, scratches the back of his head. There's really absolutely nothing here. Tattle! And Tattle comes over. She says, "Aye, sir! You didn't tell me about this. Wasn't that the point? What? No, what? Is it underwater? Is it seriously underwater?" "Well, yeah." "Well, suppose there's nothing else to it. Been a while since I've done this, I suppose." And he closes his eyes, and Tattle puts a finger to his forehead. And he mutters a few words under his breath, and then moves his hand in a motion like opening a door. And in just that mere moment, you see mist collate in front of him and form a large glowing ring. He steps back and folds his arms, putting his hands into his coat. "All right, mates. You have about 10 minutes before this here portal disappears. Unfortunately, that's about all I can give you." At that point, Twig, the gnome... No, halfling, excuse me. Twig, the gnome, the halfling. I did it again. How? Hands each of you a bottle of a cloudy green fluid with a bubble that looks like a jellyfish. She says, "Hurry, quick this. Drink this.
What is it?
Just drink it quickly."
I will quaff the potion.
It is a potion of water breathing.
I shall also quaff said potion.
I'll take it.
Go.
And the captain looks to each of you and says, "All right, yeah, you've had your fill. Now go on. 10 minutes. Started about 5 seconds ago."
Does the portal take us down there, or is it?
Yes.
I suppose that makes more sense. I thought you were just sending us
Suppose I should have explained that. Apologies.
We have 10 minutes in there, and then we have to get out, or
In about 9 minutes and 45 seconds, this portal's gonna close.
can we swim back up then, or will we just let
Clear the ruins very quickly.
Well, if there's anything dangerous down there, I imagine you probably won't want to swim.
Gotcha. Alright, well, if no one else is gonna do it, I will.
Alright.
And I'm gonna run and lead to the portal.
I will follow.
Yep.
All right. So you walk through the portal, and your feet immediately leave the ground, and you are suddenly floating. It is dark down here, but obviously dark vision. So you're still able to see an entrance going underground. And after swimming several feet, you arrive at a crumbling entryway with stone doors apparently leading further down.
So we are completely submerged in water.
You are completely submerged in water.
Are we...
I actually would like to.
Hate that.
I actually would like to ask each of you to make a con save, as the pressure of deep ocean water presses into you.
Ooh, 19.
That's 23.
What did you say, Citrine?
19.
Okay. Iriman, unless you shapeshift into some sort of water creature, you are going to have half movement.
Citrine
still-
looks. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Are we still walking? Like, or is it swimming? You know what I mean?
You're swimming.
We're moving vertical.
You are currently swimming, yes.
We have dynamic mobility.
Yep.
Citrine looks like when, like, you know how when Tinkerbell, like, loses her magic in the Peter Pan movies and, like, her light shuts out? Like, that's what Citrine looks like right now.
I will say, because of the water breathing potion, you are able to speak to each other.
Just muffled.
Yeah, it's just understand that it's muffled.
Wow.
You can.
You're a Murloc.
How are you doing this?
I can't bloody see anything.
Oh, you are a human.
Yeah.
Technically, I can't see anything either. Goliath.
I'll reach my little hand down and I'll just grab Desmond's wrist and just start tug him along. Don't say I've never done you a favor.
Oh, I might appreciate it. I hope you know where you're going.
Nope.
All right.
I know we're deep underwater, but you don't have some sort of way to light this place up?
Well, with fire.
Does thaumaturgy only do what it says, or can it like create like some like at least torchlight, or is that only like prestidigitation?
Kind of defeats the purpose of
I just thought that things like druidcraft and thaumaturgy were just the like equivalents of prestidigitation for like the non-wizard sorcerer class, but that makes sense.
Druidcraft specifies that I can light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire.
Is the water all the way completely up to the roof, or
Yes.
are we in like okay?
Well, there will be some air pockets, but generally yes.
All right, gang, we've got 9 minutes down here,
Yeah.
and
Let's get
I'm unhappy to be here.
Just so we're,
Let's move.
I can open doors from a safe distance away. Do we want to open these doors?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright, give me some luck.
I'm going to, assuming they're unlocked, cast Thaumaturgy on both doors. If they are unlocked, they swing open.
The being underwater, they swing open the best they can.
Yeah.
Oh,
So swimming into this expansive chamber, you see toppled columns, crumbled stairs litter the area, and a central dais much further in. But the biggest thing that catches your attention, of course, is a giant shark that swims
oh,
slowly from side to side, clearly too large to just be passing through.
hey, Yeraman, can
What?
you can you turn into a shark by chance?
No. Wolf and
You
Spider's
can't-
about all I got right now.
No, because I thought I might have found you like a girlfriend in there, but never.
Oh, very funny, very funny. Cracker, very funny.
Can you talk to him like you talk to the snake?
Can you talk to her?
Hold on, we gotta let that. I want to let that bleed a little bit. Let that wound hurt.
Yeah. Well, no, don't,
Sounds good.
because the shark will smell it.
I will swim forward and I will expend one of my spell slots to instacast Speak with Animals. And we're gonna send it. Wait, can I use this? No, it's only self targeting, right? Yeah. And I'm going to swim forward. There's not really a point in hiding, right? Hey there, friend. Announce my presence here.
It wheels in your direction, and all you hear is, "So hungry."
Wicked. How about a fuck ton of calories just for you? And I'm gonna use my second spell slot to cast Goodberry instantly in front of its mouth and hope it swallows them. And so it's 8 berries, and each berry is enough food for one human being per day. So that's 2,000 calories per human. That's 16,000 calories in his mouth instantly.
All right.
That's so clever.
And I'm gonna hope that sets him off. And then if he lunges for me, I'm just gonna, I don't know, start punching him. But
So he stops, and after a brief moment, his eyes, you realize they were clouded over just in pure hunger and rage, and they clear up, and the shark looks to you and says, "Thank you. What do you do here?"
Well, listen, my aquatic compadre, we are
How get here?
some magic, and you know what? Reckon I'll probably come back and free you because you're too big and majestic to be locked in a little dinky cave.
Too long trapped.
Yeah, so I'll try my best to undo that, but that's only if she can help us finally open the door. Which my friend back here knew. I honestly forgot. Or something about trying something or other, eternity, blah blah blah. You know, stupid human shit, whatever they do. I was wondering if you know about anything like that around here. Any shiny objects, you know, or
no human here. No human things. Too big. I don't see. I am giant.
You are giant. Hey, let me confer with the group here, and I'll come back to you. If you don't need us, I'll give you more of those good berries on our way out, and then I'll try to convince my captain to come down here and let me save you. And if he doesn't, I'll probably just come back anyways. But at the very least, let me confer with my group. Is there anything else in here that's gonna kill us, or is it just you?
I do not know.
Okay, well, let me talk to the group real quick. I'll be right back. We're kind of on the clock here, so we gotta get rolling. I'm gonna turn back to the group. So he's cool, he's chill. I don't know his name, don't really care. He takes all the stuff here from Giants, and I don't really know what we're gonna do with it. He said it's all really big, and nothing shiny, nothing human made, but regardless, we're good. We can go buy him.
Where'd you get all that?
He said only giant things. He said only giant stuff.
He
Human.
didn't say that.
Didn't he?
He did not say that.
He
He said, I am giant. That's all he said.
I thought I asked if it was only giants. I was like, oh, okay, it's giant stuff. I don't know what that means, but we'll go with it. Okay. Well, anyways, he's not gonna eat us, so I reckon we split up and we go quick, because 10 minutes ain't long to find an ancient artifact that's been hidden for generations.
I know I've said this before, but Iramin, you're cool.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Most people call me a freak and kick me, so it's nice to hear that somebody thinks I'm cool. Normally I turn into a wolf and rip the shreds after you, so.
What is wolf?
Oh, I can show you on the way out. I don't really want to do it here. I kind of feel like the pressure crushed me.
Iramin and Citrine. And Octavius, if you're right there. You do throw a glance out. And you notice now that there's a very, very large number of coral throughout this large chamber. Different species, different animal waste scattered around. Most of it is concentrated on a large amount of sunken corpses.
Did he do that?
Hey, my friend. I'm gonna call you Bruce. Bruce just seems like a cool name.
Bruce.
Giant pile of bodies. Is that your work, or were they here when you got here?
Bodies? And the shark looks around. Bodies.
Yeah. Like dead. Pile.
And he tries to swim down to eat one, but his jaw is too big, his nose is too big. He can't quite reach it. He's not a bottom feeder, so he just kind of. Arr, arr, arr.
Yeah. Alright, well, I reckon one of us investigate that, the rest of us split up. We got, not long now, so let's
We
hustle.
don't know what's over here yet either. There's like multiple paths we can take, it looks like.
Maybe I'll hang out with Shark Friend, look through the bodies, you guys split up.
I mean,
Sure.
Desmond can't exactly
Yeah.
go without one of us.
Yes.
Oh, I can make shit easier, I'm just
Would you say a hooded lantern would be waterproof?
Considering you can use thaumaturgy to brighten a lantern, I think I'll just go ahead and count that.
Sweet.
What was that last part? That cut out?
I think I'll just go ahead and let you use a lantern and power it with thaumaturgy.
Alright, yeah, I'll pull out my lantern and say, alright, I think I've got something that might let me see. I'm holding it out. I don't know where any of you are, but if one of you could light this for me, it'd be great.
I will cast thaumaturgy to get that bad boy lit up.
All right.
Also,
Hang on, let me go ahead Let me go ahead and see something real quick. All right. Does Desmond look to be emitting light?
I would imagine so.
Importantly, Desmond, can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me... go ahead and do that. So I wanted to make sure I was doing that right. Okay. Octavius. Real quick, this room right here, it's very small, and based on the remnants of clothing and purses, it appears to have been a coat room of sorts.
Do I see anything like
Immediately valuable? No, you do not.
up top? I would probably move on then, if it just looks like clothes.
Okay. You do see a door further that way.
I'll thaumaturgy it open.
Okay.
And there's also this broken down section.
Yes, it leads to the same room. It's just a large, collapsed room with a multitude of small corpses scattered throughout.
I will take a step through the threshold. The corpses on the ground. Are they like skeletons, or like do they seem like they have flesh?
Some of them do seem like they have some flesh, but the rest are skeletal.
Would I think it's weird that these things underneath here have flesh? Would Octavius be
Give me a nature check.
nature check?
16. Considering the only animal so far that you've seen here is a giant shark, it seems pretty fair to say that not a whole lot has come down here. So whatever has eaten its fill only ate so much, and some bodies were just left behind, never bothered again.
Since I don't know how long it's been down here.
Right.
They might not have decomposed yet.
Right.
Okay.
And while you two are going into this room, Iramin and Citrine, what do you do?
I'm gonna maybe this one of the bodies that he can't reach and start sifting through.
None of the corpses have anything valuable on them.
Okay, well I'm gonna take whichever one's arm has the most flesh on it and give it to Bruce, and then continues.
He'll happily chomp on it. Citrine, with the threat removed, you realize on the dais is an object floating above it, and at this distance you see it is a sword of some sort, and a large loose stone is set in front of the blade with engravings on it that you can't read.
Can I get a little closer?
The language, if you took, you do see it's a very, very old dialect. If you took the time to read it, you could decipher it, but at the moment, you have 8 minutes left.
Ah. Okay. do I feel any trap guarding it, or like any magical auras or something?
You do see um, what I can only describe as plankton, like very, very small organisms kind of swirling up in a spiral around the sword, but that's about it. Without detect magic or something similar, you won't know exactly if there's something magic around the sword.
Okay, I'll go ahead and grab it. And nothing's gonna happen.
You grab hold of the weapon and feel a ripple blow through the water around you. Iramin, Octavius, and Desmond, you all feel the same. And then, water-garbled speech fills the water
Oh.
as a few corpses lift up their heads.
You done fucked it up again, firecracker.
Sorry.
So, go ahead and give me initiative. Because we're going to have a fight underwater. Lots of mechanics change.
Question. Did we take a long rest after last session?
Absolutely you did. It's been several days. It's been several days. No worries about that.
No, I had some spell slots used. I was like, I swear we took one. Shit. 8. Also, I learned how to do this myself. Can
Nice.
everybody clap? Clap for me, please. Thank you.
Hold on, I'm underwater clapping now.
With the blue hue of your camera, it actually looks like you're underwater. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
That's
I have
really
the
nice.
ocean preset on, so it's going through ocean colors.
I like it. Lots of 8s today. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Hello, I am under the water.
Help me.
Hello, somebody help me. I'm under the water.
What?
Whoa, what happened?
They online enough to get it.
What? I am chronically online.
I'll show you one place. It's key to your
Okay.
technology.
Okay. I might have seen it, and it might just have been a while. Who knows?
Your internet
Been
better
long.
I've never seen this before in my life. Just by the thumbnail, I've never seen this.
Sea spawn.
Shooting of zero is wild.
There we go. I don't know why that happened. That was supposed to be his own rule.
Some of the dog ships have been here, dude.
The water? I don't really think ducks are swimmers, though.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? That's so weird. Whatever. Okay, so corpses start to float up from the ground, and Bruce lights up. Food! And he immediately charges for one.
Yes.
Go get him, tiger or shark. Tiger shark.
Tiger shark.
Oh!
I mean, Bruce hit for 6 million. Yeah. Okay. Really glad I didn't piss him off. I don't want
Yeah.
I fucking love sharks.
These corpses. Some of them see a target they want to hit immediately. Some of them, not quite yet. So, real quick, there's going to be some interesting things going on here. Bruce is going to get hit for that much damage. Citrine, what's your AC?
It's 13.
13. So you are going to be hit 3 times.
Down first turn.
Maybe I can reach into Bruce's stomach and pull one of the good berries out.
So you're gonna take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, good.
She's probably at like 2.
Iramin,
Oh.
Iramin, what's your AC?
16.
16. You're gonna be hit twice.
Okay.
You're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to use a reaction to use my giant feat. Hey, everybody, it's a Goliath feat. It's good for like the first 5 levels. So that damage is reduced by 8.
Alrighty.
Wait, how much did I take? 9? So I take 1.
At that point, Iramin, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Now, gang, here's the question. Do we think giant wolves work underwater?
Why not?
Yeah, sure. Okay, there's enough room. There's a giant shark in here. What's 2 giant creatures in here? Only problem is then I can no longer speak. Wait, actually,
Yeah.
hold on. Rules is written. Can I? Because speak with the animals. Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
Yeah.
Give you. So technically, I don't have to be able to speak common or a language. It would still be active. I do have to do a con save though, because I got hit. Ugh. Yeah, we'll make it. So technically, I can still speak with them because the way it's written, it doesn't say it requires me to be able to like physically speak. It just says I can comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. However, you like to do it, Jotty. I don't know if Bruce can still understand me, but
Bruce can still understand you.
okay, cool. I just
He's currently nomming on a corpse, though.
the largest meal he's ever seen in his life. So, alright, so that is my bonus action. And wolf mode. I'm going to try to bite the one in front of me. That is this to hit 14.
That is going to hit, good sir.
Nice. Takes 12 piercing damage. And it needs to make a... Now this is funny. It needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or it's knocked prone. I don't know what being knocked prone in the water does, but it's gotta do something.
It rolled a 16 anyway.
Okay. And that's my turn. Actually, I will... can I shift up here, Jotty, to try to draw this guy's attention?
Okay. Not a problem.
That's my turn.
Octavius.
I think either Desmond or Citrine is before me because mine's just I just have Dex tiebreaker on, but I'm pretty sure Desmond and Citrine will have a higher Dex than I do. I only have
I have a 14 at +2.
yeah, so it'd go Desmond, Citrine next.
Okay. In that case, Desmond, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, hearing shit start to go down. I suppose we better get over there, Octavius. So I'm going to cunning action. Well, I guess I don't need to play yet. I'm going to cunning action dash. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hit this guy.
Go for it.
Where is my shit? There it is.
24 will definitely hit.
Not bad. And 1 sec. I forgot what my hotkey for sneak attacks were.
10 damage.
And then I will move over here. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Citrine.
I am going. Shocker, almost all of my spells are fire based. Shocker. I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself. So until the end of my next turn, I'll have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna fuck it, because I did that, I'm gonna try to move away.
Okay, they are going to attempt to hit you.
Okay. Oh,
One of them hit you.
yep.
For 5 bludgeoning damage.
So that's 3. That's 3, right? It's in your favor.
Shh.
it'd be
No, it's 2.
always round
Always round down. Alright, now.
Wanna hit me?
The other one rolled a 6.
Oh, sick. Okay. I want to keep moving.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
Alright. Octavius, now it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'm going to take the dash action and go number 5, 10. Well, I close to go behind, of course. 10,
All good.
I'm just being polite.
15.
Alrighty. The giant shark Bruce is going to continue to tear into this. Oh, jeez. You see him just. Yeah, at that point, you see him just bite the body in two and just start munching on the torso. Go ahead and get that out of here. These are pretty mindless things, you can tell, as these two, seeing the closest prey to be Bruce, swim over to him. This one is drawn to Iriman, so is this one. It is, however, at this point, more corpses are activating. Gotta give you a challenge.
The only way to win the game is to not play at all.
Hey, at least we have a shark on our team.
Yeah.
So,
Fight that first.
so Bruce, these guys are gonna try and hit him, and unfortunately, they are going to succeed.
Oh, he's probably got like 2 health.
But he did just eat 8 good berries. So
He did. So he has plus 8 health.
Does it count?
Dude, level 3, fucking 8 health is basically 200.
Alright, and then Iraman, you see both of these. Roll me a d6.
D6.
Yes,
Okay.
twice.
D6. 1 and a 5.
So these creatures are not human exactly. As you see, they have some Piscine anatomy. This one up here opens its mouth, and it has these unusually long teeth. It does a 14 hit you? No.
AC's 15 right now.
The one down here lifts an arm, and you realize it is a tentacle, and it elongates. 22 hits, I assume. So with that one, you take 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are immediately grappled as it wraps its tentacle around your neck.
it's if it's a medium or smaller creature.
Oh, it does say that. My bad. My bad. You are not grappled.
Large.
You are large boy.
My bad. My bad.
Big dog.
I forgot about that.
Big dog.
You got that dog.
You still take 7 bludgeoning damage, though. Iraman, with that, it is your turn.
Yeah, the one who just threw the tentacle and biting his head off.
Go for it.
That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
He takes 10.
10. How do you kill this thing?
Yeah, I just bite his head clean off. Like just one, like a comic book movie where it slaps me, it freezes and realizes that it fucked up. And all look over its head, go whoop, and then its head is gone.
Nice and easy.
And then character reveal, perhaps, maybe. Can I do a little wolf kung fu, Shotty? My bonus
Oh my
action.
god.
Let's see some of that wolf foo.
I'm
So I
serious
bite
right now.
I bite the one's head off, and then with my bonus action, I would like to unarmed strike, which wolves can do apparently. And I'm going to try to kick the one directly behind me, so like horse bucket, as I bite this one's head off.
Okay.
So that's a 18 to hit
18 will in fact hit.
for. So it's going to be 1d6. Is where my lessons. So this was 8.
Nice. Max damage.
Yep.
You said 8?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Weird because I have to roll it with the wolf steps.
Because you are underwater, the force of your kick does push it 5 feet away from you.
I will close the gap and put myself between Citrine and the. Because I know I can take much of it, so she's almost dead.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
All right, in that case, Desmond, your turn.
Right. Oh. I'm going to attack this one.
A 15 will hit.
Alright.
11 damage.
Oh wait, I'm gonna bonus action attack. And this. Going to move here and end my turn.
And 8, unfortunately, will miss. All right, Citrine, how about you? What are you gonna do?
Good question. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, but I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the doohickly guy to the right of Sharky Man, like straight ahead of me.
This one?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Eldritch Blast.
A 24 to hit.
Wow.
24 will hit.
Wow. Okay, they take. Oh. 4 damage. Minimum damage. But
Aw.
if they do get blasted 5 feet at least, depending on water physics. But
I'm gonna say that's an additional 5 feet.
let's go. That will end my turn.
Octavius.
Alright. Since turning level 3, I have not raged yet. So, I am going to use my bonus action to rage.
What does that look like? What does that look like when you rage?
Since we're underwater, you just start, like, you hear, like, a reverberating, like, roar throughout the water, but it's, like, muffled. But, like, anyone seeing just starts to see, like, black lines similar to the tattoos that Goliaths get actually start forming along Octavius's body. And you see those spots that were originally, where he wasn't quite as tan, become like dark. So he gets all these like new tattoos along his body as he becomes large size in this cavern. So I don't know.
Thwomp.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Just the big boy party, you know what I'm saying?
This
Big
is
dog,
a
big
big
guy.
boy party. And I am going to step down here, and I'm going to I'll try out this new sword that I haven't gotten to use yet, and
Go for it.
why not? We're attacking on this.
All right.
You have to.
You have to.
At this point in time, it's almost a requirement.
For a
24.
to hit.
That will indeed hit.
That will be 13 damage.
Nice.
The person I'm the most jealous of right now is Nate, because he just got a rogue in a party with a whole bunch of people who like to get fucking hit. You have like the ideal party layout for being a rogue.
All right. Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
Give me a second. Don't think so. Actually, hold on. I forgot. Since I get a 5 feet reach, so I can actually be back here and hit.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
No, I don't have any more actions
So Bruce is absolutely just so thrilled that there's more and more food just popping up everywhere. And he just goes, "Food!" And leaps, or not leaps, but dashes over here to bite at this one. In return, some of these start moving in. And poor Bruce, you see him get... You see him get hit 5 times. These things just trying to tear at him.
It's not food, guys. Come on, please.
Can't refuse him.
Bruce.
Bruce?
Major character death. No. That
This
Dex part
character's
deserved.
death with the thread of fate has been severed.
We didn't tag this fanfiction correctly.
We chose the wrong dialogue option. Can we save scum?
I'm spamming F9. Please.
Restore a save game, restore the leave of fate, or persist in the doomed world you have created.
Alright, so in addition to striking him like this, 2 of them fling out their arms and whip him with their tentacles. Or one of them attempts to, and it lands inside his jaw. Another 3 damage. And then you notice one of them, its neck puffs out, and you see quills fire out. And unfortunately, hit Bruce in the gums.
And dental bill, guys.
You know sharpers from all directions.
It's a weird thing with their skin, yeah.
Oh.
If you ever get the chance to touch a shark, it's one of those weird, eerie experiences. Meanwhile, Iramin, what's your AC again?
15 right now.
15. So you are going to be hit 3 times. Looks like 14 bludgeoning damage, and then roll me a d6 twice.
Okay. 2d6. I got a 4 and a 1.
4 and a 1. So one of them is going to try and bite you again.
Okay. For the first hit, though, I'm going to use my reaction on that to try to use my Stone's Endurance race feat. You know what? No, fuck it. I'll just recast it. That's fine. I'll eat it.
Okay. It's 3 piercing damage. And then the other one fires out a quill at you. That one will miss, though.
I'm going down.
Yeah. 5, 5. So what did it do?
These do appear to be all of the corpses, though.
17 damage.
Citrine,
Yes.
you will be struck twice
Okay.
for 11 bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
You took 5, though.
Blade Ward is expired. It's only 1 turn.
Oh, it's only 1 turn? Oh,
Yeah, it's only 1 round.
whoopsie.
Yep. No.
Octavius, what is your AC?
I think it's low. An 18 hits. Yeah, my AC is 14.
Okay, so
And don't forget, they have advantage
In that case, I'll do that. All right, so an 18 will hit you, and 11 will not. You're going to take 4 bludgeoning damage. Halved to 2.
I'm almost down.
All right, Iramin.
Like, there's no chance we can kill it before I move the cylinder points, so... Alright, fuck it.
I mean, theoretically, I can kill all of them without taking any damage.
Theoretically, probably the portal.
Go brag.
Um,
I think I've gone down in every fight.
yeah.
You keep ending up in melee range is the problem.
Okay, that's probably my bad.
You should have just
I'm
stonewalled
the
it.
squishy caster. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna.
My question is, how are you almost down? I thought that was like the first time you took damage.
Oh, I was joking.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a joke.
I was confused too. I was like, okay.
No way.
That was me joking.
Just mocking Citrine.
To move here, provoke an opportunity attack from the rest of it if I want.
They actually will not take it.
Okay. I'm going to drag Citrine, which I should be able to do for basically free because she's medium. And I'm going to drag her back here and kind of just... Hold on, let me make sure what my movement is. Because you said my movement was half, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I still have a movement speed of 50 feet, so I still have 30. 25. So I will move her into this corner and then just body block her. I think is going to be my play here. And then that's my turn.
All right,
And
Desmond.
on death save.
We've got time.
Desmond.
Which of these two are looking more beat up?
This one.
I'm going to. Well, let's see. But yeah, I'll just attack this one. So close.
All right, that is a hit. 9 damage. How do you kill this one?
I'm just gonna poke it through center mass. And let's see, I still have one, two, yeah. And I'll bonus action attack this one.
Okay. $15 will hit. 4 damage.
And then I'll take a step back. And end my turn.
All right, Citrine.
Yeah.
Citrine. Gonna need a death save.
I think, right?
Send it to me privately.
No, I did them in every combat.
Oh.
I'm good. How do you know? Go ahead. I'm in your walls.
Okay. Octavius.
Alright, I'm going to take a step up. I will recklessly attack with my longsword against this one at the bottom of the stairs for a 23 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Ooh,
Ouch.
for 6
think it should be 5, because if it's a +1 longsword, you have 16 or 17 strength, right?
Yeah,
You
so
don't
it
only
should be
have-
a +4 total.
Yeah.
Are you using the versatile stats for two-handing it?
Yeah, I'm using the versatile, but I should have +4. I don't know why, because it has it as +1d10, +3, +1 magic.
Are you proficient?
Yeah, I'm proficient with longswords. But
It's weird, especially because it's getting it on the attack.
I'm wondering. That is strange. Because
Yeah.
I just rolled 9 +3 using the damage right there, and it didn't change it. Settings. Why is it doing that? Magic bonus 1. Yeah, let's see. Damage plus strength.
Technical difficulties.
I'm glad y'all know.
Alright, now it's adding it. Cool. Alright.
Okay, so 11 damage.
7. No, it'll be 7 damage because I used it instead of a 4, it would be 5 plus rage damage, which is 7 total.
Okay.
I was just using that to make sure it worked.
Alrighty.
And then, I was just gonna try to, I guess, impose. I guess I can't really impose myself at this point, so.
Not in
I'll just-
public.
Fair. But yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Bruce, ever hungry,
And ever faithful.
is gonna eat another corpse.
Hey, you know parties have pet dogs. What if we had a pet giant shark that just went around the ship?
We followed our ship around.
Yeah, like we have somebody we don't like, just fucking chucking Bruce. Bruce got-
Just turn him into actually Jeff, and he can heal us.
Oh gosh. It is at this point, however, that these monstrosities will attack. This time, they will get no hits on Bruce.
Woo!
That's my man right
The
there.
dice
That's
give
my
it,
homie.
the dice
Yeah.
take it away.
Absolutely. That, they will bite it, however, for 4, as well as tentacle whip him for 6. And then Octavius. Yeah, you'll move toward Brucey. Okay, those two are gonna hit. No, that was for this one attacking Bruce. Sorry. Okay, so now Octavius. It looks like you are only gonna get hit twice for 9 bludgeoning damage, and then roll me a d6 twice.
Well, hold on. Are these things attacking with advantage or with multi-strike?
Multi-strike.
They have advantage on attacks against me.
Oh, did you attack recklessly last turn?
I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't remember you declaring it.
Honestly.
I know you did 2 turns ago, or something.
I don't think you did last turn.
Oh, then my bad. Okay, 9. So 2 and 2, so I take 4 damage.
All right, and then roll me 2d6, please.
6.
A 4 and a 6. So one of them is going to attempt to shoot a poison quill at you. That will miss. The other will attempt to whip you with its tentacle. That will connect for another 6 bludgeoning damage. Then we go to Iramen. It appears that all of these corpses have their attention elsewhere.
Alright, I can use my bonus action to drop my cast spells. Also, I realized I have not been doing con rolls to see if I can still speak to the animals. So I took 2 instances of damage. Well, 3. So I'll do 3 con saves here. So that's save. And a nat 20.
Nice.
I can still talk to Bruce.
Oh, poor Bruce.
I'm gonna say, how you doing, big man? You holding up? And then,
So hungry!
okay. And then I will use my final spell slot that I have to healing word our friend
Oh,
here
good.
on the floor.
Oh yeah.
And then when she gets up, I'm gonna look her in the eyes and say, back to the fucking ship and get us help. I have nothing left. Go down again. And that's my turn.
How much did I get?
You got 5.
Woo!
Level 1 healing.
All right, Desmond. A 12. That will hit.
Well,
I think this one should be pretty. I'm gonna hold off on my sneak attack for now.
All right, 5 damage.
Damage. Alright. I'll attack again.
A 10. That will unfortunately miss.
Alright, punished. We'll move back. Let's see. Just go over here. That'll end my turn.
All right, Citrine.
I'm moving. I'm going. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'll go ahead and dash
Okay.
to the wherever the portal is over here. I'm gonna go through the portal.
All right, you land on the deck. In a damaged heap, and the captain looks down at you and says, what are you doing? What's going on?
What the fuck's down there?
Why?
We're dying.
You're dying. From what?
Just get down there and stop arguing with me.
Giving quite a lot of lip to me. What's your deal then, eh?
Almost dying underwater as a fire genasi really pisses me off.
You had every right to say no. I didn't think you would be that wimpy, I suppose.
Oh no.
Okay,
Thank
we'll
God.
just let all of your favorite ship hands die. We'll just let them all die. How about that? And we'll just go on our merry way. Because if you want them back, we need to send some people down there.
He sighs very exasperatedly. Just he looks over and Twig hands you a very bright red liquid in a bottle.
Okay.
Who are the reinforcements? Get back in there, champ.
God damn it. Okay.
You drink it.
Take
You drink it. You are brought back up to maximum.
Oh my god. Get back in there, champ.
Yeah,
And he
straight
just-
got handed a rifle and a mag, and they said good
Son of
luck.
a...
He just, the captain lightly puts his boot against your shoulder, and once you finish drinking, he pushes you back into the portal.
Fuck you. Son of a bitch.
um,
That just
Octave,
hear me, like loudly exclaim from outside. Son of a fucking bitch.
Octavius, your turn.
I will recklessly attack
Okay.
for a 24 to hit.
Which one?
Oh, the one that's already damaged. So.
Oh. Why did it scroll up? Yeah, that one.
For 15 damage.
Alright, how do you kill this one?
So at when Desmond runs away, it turns to look up at me, and as soon as I see it like lift its neck and just expose it, I just clean, just clean cut.
Hell yeah.
And I will jump down here. Well, not jump, but like kind of womp.
Womp.
That'll be my turn.
Alright. Bruce is gonna bite another one of them. Massive 16 damage. In return, they will attempt to hit him. Yeah, this one just somehow was so bad at that attack, it just went right into his mouth and he just finished eating it. The other two are going to hit him for 14 damage. And then bite and tentacle whip him. Octavius,
Yeah.
you will be attacked twice. You did reckless this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Miraculously, the first attack missed.
Miraculously, it missed. The second attack is 16. Does that connect?
Yes, 16.
Okay, rakes these Piscine flipper hand claws across your chest for 6 bludgeoning damage. And then give me a d6.
When?
A 1. It will attempt to bite you and fail. No, wait. No. It will fail. It will fail. It's a 12.
Yeah.
That's a 12. It will fail. Alright. Iramin.
Nice.
Yeah, we're just going straight back in the fray, I think. Pop a wild shape, back into the wolf, run in.
Whoop.
10, 15, 20, 25. This is the farthest I can go, but I think I can make it 25. Did I reach 10 feet with this thing? your diagonal with a large creature feels so wonky. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There.
You're so good at counting.
Do this for clarity's sake. I don't think it matters.
That's fine, that's fine.
To bite this one's head off.
Go for it.
As I do. So that is a 14.
A 14 will hit.
Nice. Oh wait, I also have advantage because I have pack tactics as a wolf. So it's an extra penalty.
Nice.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not a crit.
Crit fishing.
Yeah.
Got a fish.
We're gonna take 7 damage. And he has to make a DC 13 saving throw, or are we not correct?
Strength save?
Yep.
13.
I also realized I can't do wolf food when I bite. I have to do it unarmed.
Mm.
Something.
Pity.
Wolf food, yes.
Desmond.
Ooh.
Your turn.
I'm going to spin that. And attack this guy.
Okay.
Has this one taken any damage?
No. Oof.
Alright. I'm going to cunning action dash. I'm going to make my way out of there,
Okay.
and I will end my turn.
Alright, Citrine.
Well, 5. This is funny. 25.
Reloaded.
30. I'm so back. I'll go ahead and. Yeah, I'll just walk in and Eldridge blast this guy with all the other. With everybody else.
Which one?
I swear to God, if you hit Damaros in the ass with that one, he's going to kill you.
Who's
Sorry,
Damaros?
isn't here.
Who's
Oh,
Damaros?
Okay.
If I hit Damaros,
That's 2 characters ago.
Yeah.
crazy.
Multiverse.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you hit Ehrman in the ass with a natural one, Ehrman is going to come bite your head off. Fair enough.
Please don't. Please
Um,
don't.
Which one are you attacking, Citrine? This one?
The one in front of everybody else, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Alright. For 13 damage, max damage, and it gets pushed. It's not dead.
Alright. It gets pushed that far.
Cool.
Can I opportunity attack it?
No.
I think we left my range.
Well, it doesn't account to forced movement usually.
Yeah.
That'll. Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Ehrman is just within range. I'm gonna say in his head, nobody's fucking coming. We're on our own.
You're gonna see a very empathetic wolf shrug.
That's my turn.
Octavius. Still hulking out.
Could if I succeeded on a grapple check on this thing, could I feed it to the shark and have it like make its attack against
Ooh.
That's pretty badass.
Ooh. Let's do a grapple check first and we'll go from there.
it? Okay.
WWE
You're most likely succeeding.
Because I am raging, so I believe I have advantage.
Yeah,
I believe you do.
Oh,
And you're a size larger too.
and I'm a size larger. What is that?
Yeah.
It's only for movement, I think.
Grappling rules do not say anything. You cannot grab something 2 or more sizes larger than you. Your speed is halved during a grapple unless the grappled creature is 2 or more sizes smaller than you. It's not 2. So If you were 2
Um,
sizes larger than it, you would be.
Does it have
would be lethal to you.
disadvantage if it's smaller on its? Or no, I think when you grab, of course it's grappled. It's like, what is it contested?
Contested rolls. No. Yeah, you grapple is a contested roll, so there's no way to.
um,
It's too slippery.
Yeah.
it is a very slippery fish creature thingy, and you are underwater. You're not accustomed to wrestling underwater.
Fair enough. Ooh.
Do you still move up to it?
Oh yeah, I still move up to it.
Okay.
But I think that uses my action, so I don't have an attack. I believe.
You stand next to it menacingly.
All right. So Bruce is gonna keep on biting.
Ooh.
And then the creatures are going to attempt to attack. So against Bruce, we have a hit, miss, miss, miss for 4 bludgeoning damage. Against Octavius, that's 2 hits for 7 bludgeoning damage.
I did not recklessly attack this time.
Correct.
I just went for the grapple.
Correct.
So which one was against me?
The 23 and the 23.
Oh, okay. So then why are there 4 damage or 3 damage rolls
Bruce got hit once.
from the 23 and 23?
From the 15.
Oh, okay.
I just roll it like this to make it quicker for me. I can change it if it's too confusing for you.
No, you're good. I just didn't know what was going on yet. All right.
All right.
Cool.
And then only 1 quill will hit it. Will succeed on its con save. Give me a d6, Octavius.
Win.
Alright, it's going to attempt to bite you for a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
That is going to be 6 piercing damage.
All right.
Alright, Iramin.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
First, I'm gonna examine Bruce. How's Bruce doing?
Bruce is not doing too good. You see several wounds all over his body.
Yeah, guys, I don't really think the shark is gonna have death save throws. As much as I wish, I don't think we're gonna be able to save Bruce. Fuck it, man. It's a funny story and it's in character. Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? No. I'm just gonna run through this guy. Fuck this guy, to be honest. There you go. I'm going to bite this one.
Okay.
And draw its attention and hope that Bruce can survive fighting one of them on his own. Because he's getting annoyed that the shark has been mistreated for so long. Yeah, I hope we can do something. Is Bruce technically my ally?
Yes.
Okay. It's with advantage, too. It's a 20. It's not a nat 20, though.
Dirty 20.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool for thematic reasons. We're going to. So that's a bite that hits him for 10 damage, and I need him to make a strength saving throw.
No need. He did. How do you kill this one?
Same comic bit.
Alrighty.
Just and that sound is made too. Just and his head's gone.
Desmond. Swoop. And stab. 19 will hit. 11 damage. Second one will miss, unfortunately.
And I'll end my turn.
Alright, Citrine.
Cool. Cool. I will hit the one that Desmond just hit with an Eldritch Blaze.
This one, go ahead.
For a natural 20.
Ooh, what's the damage?
On an Eldritch Blast, guys. Just wait for it. How are
What's
we
the
doing
damage?
this time?
Not crunchy crits. No crunchy crits.
Again. Never
No,
again.
I'm not entertaining that ever again.
Is it just roll twice and then my +3 once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You just double all the dice. and roll.
9, 12, 15 damage.
15.
And he gets pushed if it's not dead.
Ooh.
Let's go. Right into his mouth.
Octavius.
Alright.
boy.
Hey,
Irritated that I was unable to grapple him, I am going to swing the blade around behind his neck, grab the edge of the other side behind, and just kind of push him with my foot, and recklessly for a natural
Nat 20.
for 23 damage.
How do you kill this one?
Just as I said, I like the blade, the longsword goes behind its neck, like his neck, so I put it around behind, and then I just push him past through the blade.
Alrighty. 100%. Bruce, in turn.
Oh, I was gonna use my mechanic to get up to the.
Oh, can you do anything?
No, I was just.
Oh. Okay, Bruce is going to bite the hell out of that one. And just... You exit combat, and he is happily chewing on all these sunken corpses. And he turns around to look at Iraman as a wolf, and just... Huh?
And then you guys are gonna see what can only be explained as to you. It just sounds like a dog gasping for air but swallowing only water, and then a sharp gurgling. But it's an intelligent exchange. Hey, friend. Yeah, it's me. I know I shake shift out. It's kind of crazy. A lot to explain. We don't really have long down here, so we're gonna go ahead and read that crazy wall over there that I saw her looking at, and then we're gonna bounce. But I'll be I think maybe I'll get a powder keg or something, try to break you out. If not, I'll figure something out.
So you currently have 7 minutes.
Yeah.
That battle didn't take long, remember.
Yeah. 30-second combat.
Yeah.
damn.
Well, anyways, I don't want to waste your time, buddy. Enjoy your snacks. We're gonna go do our thing, and then
Yum!
we'll try to get you out of here. At least I will. So.
Nice.
Small again.
Can I start to try to read what's on this sword or wherever the writing was?
A stone slab.
Return the slab. Okay. I'm gonna go up and try and read it. I know 4 languages, so I'm hoping.
If you do that, I'm basically gonna hold you here for like 3 in-game minutes.
I'll just start on it, and then if I don't finish, it's fine. I'm just gonna start it.
Okay.
Well, everybody else does whatever they want.
Desmond, I saw you move. What you planning on doing?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell is that?
Why'd you do that?
So there's a giant octopus almost entirely filling this room. Desmond, you open the door and you see its eye open and look at you. Look you up and down. And its tentacle reaches out, grabs the door, and pulls it back closed.
Alright.
Has he been hiding in there from the shark for like 20 years? Speaking of real world news, shout out. We got the first picture of a living giant squid. It was a baby. We saw one. Hey.
Whoa, really? I didn't hear about that.
Bioluminescent. They're bioluminescent and transparent, which we didn't know. So they glow.
That's cool.
See-through. Yeah.
Iramin, what are you doing? Going back to human form, or?
You see, the thing is, either way, I'm not going to be able to see. So probably just going to stick with Citrine, because Wolf doesn't have dark vision. I will really only be able to use my advantage of perception on smell. However, don't think smell works that good underwater. So I'm just going to stay in wolf form and just kind of hang out with Citrine.
I'll like hand you the sword. Well, just like show it to you and just say in your brain, I got you something.
I'm gonna hold it like the dog except for it's too small.
Octavius, how about you?
Well, I was gonna go to the door that Desmond from, but I will thaumaturgy it open.
All right. It opens, and you see a few corpses covered in discarded animal parts. You see a little octopus. You see a little octopus.
Are they small or like?
These are small.
What you see in there, mate?
Couple cephalopods.
Oh, I saw a great big giant one in the room over. You reckon those are that? You reckon those are that one's kids?
Could be. I'll just walk through, I guess.
Do you intend to go through into here?
Yeah.
All right. It sees you.
I'll step over it.
This one sees you approaching and just floats backward.
My weapon is, I mean, not that there's no real weapons, but I just walk in.
You see 6 octopi, or technically, the word for the multiple of octopus is octopodes. But no one likes that when I tell them that. Particularly my brother. So these octopi just kind of curiously float around you. Couple of them do a little twirl.
Cute.
No, there's not even there are not even any corpses in here.
Okay. I will take a step out into this hallway.
So this is a natural passage that was not a part of the original building, you can tell.
Okay.
Citrine, Iramen, Citrine.
The haul ass back to the ship.
Oh, there you go. Citrine, do you do the same?
Sorry, what happened?
Iramen said he's gonna haul ass back to the ship. Do you do the same?
Why are you hauling ass?
I
And
can't I'm a dog.
and Desmond, do you tell Iramen about the giant octopus?
Yeah. You see him running by, and I'll say, "Hey, if you're still speaking of animals, there's another one in this room over here for you, mate."
I'm gonna nod to you as a wolf. I'm gonna continue on back to the ship. I'm booking it. Hauling ass as fast as I can.
Okay.
That's a bit strange. Should still have lots of time, don't we?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
keep
got.
reading.
All right.
I'm gonna keep reading.
Yeah, Johnny, my goal is I'm gonna go back onto the ship and try to find a keg that contains powder that's like waterproof, or I would suspect to be waterproof. And I'm gonna try to bring it back down to the cavern, find a thin wall, and blow a fucking hole through it. It's the goal.
Let's go.
Because I'm gonna be able to carry it as a wolf, because I can carry a fuckload of weight. So I have limited time to try this.
Well,
'Cause I don't think
gunpowder.
I'll be able to do this portal again.
Gunpowder, black powder, infamously is completely non-functional when wet.
Yes. So that's what I was saying. I was gonna try to spend time to identify what was the barrel that was the most likely to be waterproof, because some of them were made waterproof.
Ah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try something with a cantrip. This may not work at all. I may just get in trouble for it, but Airman feels strongly about it because of the trapped animal, so he's just gonna send it. Even if one isn't entirely waterproof, he's still gonna try it because he's gotta try something. He feels obligated.
All right. You get back onto the ship. You are a dire wolf. So much fur is absorbing so much water. So you are just a sopping mess. You walk through, and the captain steps back and goes, Hey, what's the bloody hell is going on down there? You just wordlessly go down. You identify a watertight barrel of powder. You bring it.
Okay. Between my jaws, and I'm carrying it straight back.
All right, you do so.
Now, with the remaining time I have left, I would like to walk around and use my wolf kung fu TM to kick walls and try to find the one that's the thinnest. And I'm going to place the barrel there. I would probably just keep a timer in my mind of how much time I have left and try to time it so, like,
Over
whatever
here.
I find that's the thinnest wall.
Over here seems to be the area freshly collapsed that the shark must have come out of.
I will set the keg down there, and then I will attempt to. Now, hear me out. Druidcraft says I can instantly light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire. Can I treat the wood of the keg as a small campfire and light it, therefore igniting the black powder within it? If not, I would go to Nick and see if he can, or I would go to.
Who's Nick?
Uh,
I will allow Druidcraft. I will allow Druidcraft.
I have fire magic, but we're underwater,
true.
so I don't know.
True. Also, with his fire hands, he would quite literally be committing suicide. So,
Yeah.
can you throw it?
Yeah,
I don't think you can throw it.
So you
Not.
so you're able to light this barrel. It immediately explodes, causes a massive collapse further in this area.
Drop wild shape for you to do that. You can't cast it.
Whoop. Whoop. And the shark, Bruce, upon seeing that, hearing that, just, I can leave! And he just gets on out of there.
Hi, Bruce. I'll see you around, man. Come hang out at the sculpture board. We'll give you food, whatever. Go do whatever, man. You were saying something about nachos or something?
Real quick, you were doing a lot. Octavius. Citrine, I'm imagining you're still reading that thing.
I'm reading.
Octavius, what are you doing in that whole time?
I think Desmond would be next in the order, yeah, because that's what it was prior. So it'd be Desmond's turn, I think.
Desmond, in that case, what are you doing in that whole time? You see,
Look through this whole area.
so this room, you see a couple chests.
Alright.
They are each filled to the brim with coins bearing motifs forgotten by time. There's a total of 5 chests, each containing 1,000 gold.
Oh, alright.
Just to make it easier on you.
Save some amount of money.
And this one. Just leads into the other area.
This smaller room, the fallen walls give way to the natural ground behind them. And you also see what appear to be remains of books and scrolls, all crusted with algae and unsalvageable.
Just I'll go through them and see if there's anything that can be seen on them still, or seen from them.
Okay, while you are doing that, Octavius.
So I will, I'll follow this like natural cavern throughout it, just seeing if I can see anything.
Okay, it just
Way through it.
It just leads back to the entrance and into the room with the octopi.
Oh, okay. Then I will go up here. I will thaumaturgy open this door.
Fool. It's another very small coat room, just like the other one you saw over here.
Can I sift through it, see if I find anything?
Yes, you're able to find 50 gold in a purse.
Alright. I guess I'll go check the other coat closet if it's still within my capabilities.
Yes, you find another 50 gold.
Chump change.
Normally 50 gold at this level is like, potion.
And then another natural ground area.
Wait, we already went into here, I think.
Yes. This large room had nothing of value.
Yeah, so I think we searched the entire place, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, these were coat rooms.
Oh, yeah.
With all of that, I would say you have 5 minutes left. Citrine.
She said she was gonna be right back.
Oh.
My whole escapade probably takes
I'm
me
here.
most of the-
I'm reading.
You said your escapade probably took what?
Most of the time, right? I mean, going all the way up the deck, getting a powder keg, coming all the way down, checking out the wall, setting it down, dropping before lighting it. Like,
Eh,
short.
that's not short, but that's not, 10 minutes. Honestly, I'd say that took about 3 or 4 minutes. Well, with 4 minutes remaining, Citrine, you're able to decipher entirely what the slab says.
Let's go.
The Brotherhood of the Eternal Giant hereby claims these souls in the name of immortality. May Tlalchash grant us the power we seek to rule the land and the stars.
Oh, there's gonna be so many Necronomicon jokes here.
Oh. Oh.
Aw, dude,
Oh.
Latu. Rada. It's good, right?
Oh.
It's good. Right? Yeah?
Oh.
Just gonna take this now.
Oh.
Wait, so this is it like a stone slab? Like a,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like this big, you know.
Yeah.
I will relay to the group. Looks like some sort of ritual sacrifice type of thing. That's what all the dead bodies were for, but it's in a really old dialect and it's really hard to read. I can't really make out why they were doing it or who it was for.
Why do they always have to be fucking cults? Why can't they just be normal people, man? It's always got to be sacrifices, and it can't just be a good, God-fearing folk. It's just insane.
I don't know.
Iramin, with 3 minutes left on your escapade over, the rest of the area is looked through, discovered. Did you want to talk to the octopus?
Yep. Just gonna talk to the remaining animals, if they're all ready. Not gonna do any extended conversations because I know him on the clock. He's just gonna go, "Hey, it's your savior here. We have a boat up top. I tried to drop some food off the ledge. Now you're probably starving from being in here, but you're all free now. Main hallway is open. You're welcome. And bye." That's it.
It just looks at you and says, "But I live here."
Oh well, I got rid of your giant shark for you. So
It was a shark. Oh.
yeah, he's gone. I freed him.
Oh, okay.
You do this. So the whole place is yours now. Your front door is open. You might want to close that. But
The tentacle reaches out and just as it closes the door, it says, "I don't like big spaces. I like small spaces."
Hey guys, he's weird.
He's agoraphobic.
Is it agoraphobia if you're in water though?
Yeah.
You're outdoors.
Agoraphobia is fear of open spaces.
Is the space open if it's completely covered in water?
This space here, this big space here is absolutely an open space.
No, it'd be funnier if he has thalassophobia. He's got thalassophobia. Open water. Specifically open water.
All right.
Water is terrifying, so I wouldn't blame it.
All right. So, you return to the ship.
There wasn't anything with the algae books.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, no. It's impossible to even read. All right. So you return to the ship, and Citrine,
Hey,
when all of you step out onto the deck, the captain looks down at you and says, "All dying, eh? All dying?
Yeah, Desmond.
Yep.
Is that right?"
And it looks perfectly fine.
yes.
Doesn't take a single hit.
Let's see how much health I actually lost, because most of it is wolf form. I've actually lost 1 hit point, so I have a slight bruise on my cheek, and that's it.
We were all dying.
All of you.
Yes.
Is that right?
Every single one of us. Every single one of us was dying.
I'm dying of thirst. I need me a drink.
Oh my god.
Salt water's not very good for you.
I brought you a freaking sword. Do you want it?
He does put his hand out expectantly for the sword.
There you go.
It's a beautiful blade here. If I decide against it, and if Nail decides against it, may pass it on to you. Was there nothing else down there?
There was a lot of dead bodies. Some sort of human sacrifice ritual, but that's all I really know about it.
Did you bring the tablet up?
Oh, I would have grabbed it if she.
No.
I thought it was like on. I thought it was like on the wall.
Oh no.
No, it was
Grab it real quick.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't attached to anything. I was trying to say it was placed just in front of the sword, but not. Yeah.
Oh. Well, we have it with us because we definitely picked it up.
He does ask for the tablet too.
I mean, it's in a really old dialect. I couldn't read much of it, but here you go. And
So he grabs it, turns it over. Interesting.
What does it say?
Have to find out, shall we?
We shall.
And he says, "All right, clean yourselves up. I'll give you 1 day of rest, then back to your duties. Fortunately, I know the next location, if you're willing to go again. This one, I'm sure, is on land."
Oh, that's what will change pace.
Were you about to say something, Iraman?
We got any leftover food we ain't using? Like big barrels of compost or something? Food went bad, or we eating all of it? Actually, you know what? I'll probably go ask the chef. He probably knows better.
Go ask Crumbs, but I'm pretty sure any refuse is tossed overboard.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. And I might go for a swim. How long do those potions last, Nail?
An hour.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna take 10 minutes to recast Speak with Animals, and we don't need to play out the whole thing, but I'm gonna go ask him for any excess food we have, and I'm gonna jump overboard with it to try to find Bruce and feed him. Be like, hey.
All right. So we're gonna have. I'm gonna go put my kids to bed. I'm gonna go BRB. But in between dungeons, you're gonna level up.
Oh! Whoa!
The mid-session level, guys. Whoa.
Big day.
So make sure you get all that taken care of before I get back.
Shit piled up so fast.
Alrighty. I might have had your volume down kind of low at first. We'll find out at the recording.
Fix
We'll fix it in post.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, tell your editor to write this up.
Come on, get it together, man. Alright, there should be a bit more sailing.
Okay.
But from where you are, you basically head directly east. A little bit south, but almost directly east. And after about a week, you end up here on the coast. Kind of near to the town of Soch, but when you get to shore, because you're not landing at Soch, when you get to shore, Captain calls for weigh anchor. He gets the four of you to the dinghy. He says, "All right. From my understanding, this might be a bit more noticeable. I'm hoping it is, at least. You should still have your sending stone. If you have any questions, let us know. But if you simply head directly east, you should find an abandoned building of sorts."
Alright, sounds simple enough.
Anything you think you need before you go?
You get a chance to take a look at that sword.
The sword is... sword's quite a beauty. I think I'll be keeping it.
Alright. Yo, Captain.
What about the tablet?
Oh, that was a bit more... that one was a bit more interesting. Talks about a brotherhood of the eternal giant, same as the books. Claiming souls in the name of immortality. Mentions a name. Not quite sure how to pronounce it. But, once again, looking for power to rule the land and the stars, so... I feel like we're on the right track.
Translated more of it than I did, so.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Alright. Get in and cast off.
Alrighty.
On the road again.
On the road.
On the road again.
I'm gonna look in the water as we're leaving Jody. I see Bruce.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have a pet shark?
Yeah, you got a pet shark.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so sick, dude. We don't need to get rid of bodies anymore. You just throw them overboard and they just disappear. Free.
Yes.
He does. The captain does question you about it. It's like, why is there a shark following us?
Oh yeah, that's Bruce. Bruce is a homie. He's very cool, man. He he kind of just hangs out and eats stuff that you give him. I'll give him good berries every day while we're traveling so he doesn't get hungry. But long story short, you have nothing you don't want. As long as it's edible, don't kill him. That would make me pretty upset. But give him anything edible, he'll eat it. He's a free trash compactor. That way we're not polluting nothing. I think, you know, it's good for
Impressive.
everybody. So,
Very impressive.
also, if you have you know, another little dickhead like that guy, Kyle, I don't know, deckhand guy, you snapped his neck, threw him in the water. It's a lot funnier when you throw him in the water as a giant shark, you know? I just figure for the media guy, it's
He,
a
laugh-
larger
he
fish.
laughs at that one. He's absolutely appreciating your humor with this.
Okay, yeah, he's cool. Just have, them, when you guys have that refuse, don't put it in a barrel or nothing, just dump it over, he'll eat all of it. He's a little garbage dump, and by little, I mean he's like probably 50 feet long, but whatever, you get it. Yeah. And Johnny, just for story reasons, whenever there's nothing going on, and it's very clear there's nothing going on, I would just drop I would drop as many good berries as I can cast off the edge if I don't use my spell slots at the end of the night, just to feed them.
Okay. No problem.
Cool.
A shark that eats berries.
It's our Tamagotchi.
They're opportunistic omnivores, technically.
Unfortunately,
Nintendo sharks.
Unfortunately, this one can't digivolve to Mega Seedramon, though, so...
I'm glad I got a chuckle. That's good.
Alright. This is the unexplored wilderness of the northeastern continent. As you can see on the large map, there's a known human settlement attempting to spread out. There's also it is also known that one of the kingdoms of Drow also wishes to expand their territory. But the rest of the white represents completely uninhabited, unknown wilderness. So as far as traveling, as far as camping and all that other kind of thing, what would your plans be?
So what was the area that we needed to go? Something about an abandoned shack?
There's an abandoned building. From where you landed, it should be around here, basically, is what the captain was saying.
Okay. An abandoned
I
building.
cast Liamon's tiny hut.
Yes, yes.
So let me do this math real quick.
What's going on?
6. I want to see how fast I move as a wolf with unarmored movement in miles per hour. Because I am now a wolf car.
Wolf.
So you are,
okay.
Was it
Like a
Caridon
lady
from
pool.
Scarlet and Violet?
I move
Yeah.
so I move 120 feet per 6 seconds because I can dash every round, and my movement speed is now 60 feet, and that's 60 feet with all of them on my back because they're way below my
Nice.
carry weight.
Fucking broken, dude.
So that's 14 miles an hour, and I can do that for an hour at a time. So we can do 28 miles in 2 hours, and then I have to stop and take a break. We can haul
Damn.
ass when we want to.
Bye,
Which-
Airman.
Is very funny to think that 14 miles an hour is fast when that, like, I feel like if you're driving that in your car, you'd be like, God, this is so fucking slow. So yeah, we can move 28 miles in 2 hours, but then I have to stop for an hour. That's, I think, the safest way to move. Everybody could just get on my
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, we could all snuggle.
unless you guys can move 28 miles
Nope.
an hour. Or 28
Cannot.
miles in 2 hours.
I can
So
move
it does
almost so
still-
fast.
It does
Are you
still
like
take
a
you...
space heater, Citrine?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
On the whoops,
space
so
heater?
sweaty. Just like, God, get the fuck away from me.
She's a little warm. She's a little warm.
Plus the fur underneath you just sweat, dude. Ugh.
She naturally gives off like a feverish like temperature.
So, even if you are traveling at that speed, it still takes a few days to travel through the wilderness. So,
sure.
guess what time it is, folks?
Are we rolling?
RP,
Are we
but
rolling?
dog. I can't call RP. I can
RP.
bark.
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
And then it's 1 hour of, well, one time I was talking to this fish and he was really cool. And then it's 2 more hours.
I will say, with it being a party of 4, rather than just saying, okay, only 2 of you talking or whatever. I mean, it's one of you is a wolf. So, Citrine, Desmond, Octavius, you have plenty of time until you say, okay, we're just going to wait till night to have Iraman join the conversation.
Before he starts running, Yerman would say, if you do want to talk to me, while I'm in my wolf form, please address me directly, and I can nod, and I can move my head, no, but that's about it. And I can wag my tail for shut the fuck up, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna give you.
I'll say in your head, don't worry, I'll keep you company, bud.
His tail is wagging.
Let's go.
So I am curious. Desmond, Octavius, Iraman, would you say you would have tried to determine if Citrine was telling the truth about not being able to translate the tablet? I do want to ask.
I think Irman would see how many times she's gotten down and be kind of frustrated at how, he's had to save her like 4 times now already. So he's just like, yeah, just par for the course at this point for him in his experience.
No.
So he's not gonna dive into it.
What about Desmond?
I mean, I guess would raise the question. You were looking at it for quite some time. You sure you were you getting a little bit of it at least? If you couldn't understand it, you couldn't understand it, but
No, like I said down there, I really only got the broad idea of what it says, something about a human sacrifice for someone, which explains all the dead bodies, but actual like sentences, not so much.
What about Octavius?
What language was it written in?
A very old dialect of Common. So kind of like if you were to look at
Old English.
Really, really old Anglo-Saxon.
Old.
Speaking Latin.
Older than that.
Yeah.
Octavius is kind of just like leaning back on a tree, like tossing beef jerky at Iraman. Like just
smiles every time you pelt him.
once he realizes you're not eating the beef jerky, he stops. He's like, no, my bad. He's like, he's more so. I don't really care what it said, but maybe live your life how you want. Fast and loose, but maybe let the more physically capable people to put themselves in danger.
I just wanted to touch the sword. My bad.
You can do what you want, just you have to accept the consequences and you can't blame
I
others.
did. I didn't blame anyone. I went down and then I'm back.
Iraman as a wolf starts peeing on a tree loudly.
So you said you can nod and shake your tail. What does pee on a tree mean?
It means he has to go to the bathroom.
He's marking his territory. Leave him alone. Hmm.
So I also want to know what is, and this can be a conversation at night, so Iramin can put his 2 cents in.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have 2 to 1, right? So I need 1 hour of rest because I have to take a short rest every time I wild shape twice, and then I can only
Oh,
wild
right,
shape
right,
twice.
right,
And
right.
each is 1 hour. So I mean, I can speak, just not as much as the others.
But I do want to know, so far, gone to 2 ruins. You've read through 2 books. Well, not read through, but you've gotten a quick idea of what they contain.
Yeah.
What's everybody's opinion on this? On this trail you're chasing? The captain's already said what he intends, but what's everybody's thoughts? I'm curious.
Iramin is inquisitive, and that's all I will say.
I mean, it does seem. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. You go. Yeah.
I was just gonna say it's strange that there's multiple ruins. Speaking of this eternal giant, but this is the first one that really seemed concrete in what someone was doing. Is this Talalkash the eternal giant, or someone different, you think?
I think it's all a sack of horse shit, regardless.
I don't think you don't know the name that's on the.
Oh,
thing.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
That is right. That is right. You didn't say it, and
We just
I
know-
did say. I did say the captain said he didn't know how to pronounce it.
It's just eternal giant. Literally, no.
eternal giant. I'm like, did you say anything about like the group or anything? Like it was talking about a group that was worshiping him? Like, how much of the tablet did you say in total? I can't
That's a good question.
remember. Or did you say anything about the tablet?
Me?
Yeah.
I just said that it looks to be some tablet about human sacrifice for some ritual for somebody, but I don't know why or for whom.
Oh, so we don't even know that this tablet was about the eternal giant. You do, but we don't.
Yeah,
The
I know
captain-
what the tablet
captain-
says.
the captain
but
did
the
say
captain said.
The captain said that they were
Yeah.
sacrificing people for the eternal giant. So the only thing we know is eternal giant, eternal life. There's a cult.
Yeah.
It's old. That's it.
Yes.
Kitten.
Well, it seems. Oh yeah. This we're definitely on a trail for stuff that's dealing with, I'm guessing, a giant, but I've never heard of one known as the Eternal.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I feel like being a Goliath, this would be where my skill set comes in, and I should know about these things, but I really don't, because I wasn't raised one. So, I don't
Well,
really have much to say.
We're searching for ruins here, and the last one we were at was deep underwater, so reckons to think that we're exploring things that must be hundreds, if not thousands of years old. Makes sense that there wouldn't be much knowledge of it floating around still.
Or they try to keep, or whoever is about it is trying to keep it a secret.
Could be some
Or it's
1,000-year
just
prophecy type deal.
or it's just history and it's not going on right now. But
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, I feel like if there were still sacrifices going on, human sacrifices, there'd be at least some word of it floating around in places.
Especially at that
again-
scale.
Then again, to combat your point, Desmond, there was a giant fucking prison full of kids nobody knew about. It was a slave trade that we just found, so
Yeah.
shit much worse is
Well,
going on
it's
unnoticed.
not that nobody knew about it. It's that everyone's implicit. So I guess you could say that might be the same situation for this if it would still be around. But That's
Maybe we
quite
can
a bit
feed that fucking guy to Bruce.
That'd be fun. I can't imagine he would taste the best though.
Oh, I don't think Bruce gives a shit, man. He's been starving for who knows how long. Well, yeah, I don't really care. I mean, riches are good. We're going places. We're getting things done. We're seeing the world. I'm having fun. You guys aren't shit, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I do think it's a load of horse though. Ain't no immortality. It's all fake. Nature ain't gonna let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, you'd
Well-
think that if there was something to that immortality, that we'd be seeing these people around still.
All fake. It's all baloney. Everybody's
What if
talking
they
about
are?
it.
What if they are around and we just can't?
Well,
No.
maybe we'll find out at some point.
I'll
Yeah.
believe it when I see it.
Perhaps the. Well, I guess we didn't. Well, I don't think we knew about the immortality either, did we?
We did. Eternal
You did.
life. Is
That
like the
one's
big.
that
Yeah.
one's
Oh,
been
Eternal.
in both of the books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eternal life is the thing
Yeah,
you
it's
constantly talk about.
It's like
Or
the central
I should
theme
say
in-
all three. I should say all three. The captain already had one.
Yeah.
Right.
With that, sparsely continued throughout your journey, you are deep within a forest when you do come across the entrance of a building. It is half submerged in the earth, but the entry door itself is still pretty easy to open. Ready for some more Symphony of the Night?
I will make ourselves. Oh, never mind. We're just in. Okay.
Oh, I mean, whatever you want to do
Where?
beforehand is fine.
I was just, since it's a rickety shack, just go up to the door and go. Hello.
Do one of you big strong men want to go in first? 'Cause
Fuck
I'm
no.
not
I
allowed
can't fit
to
in there,
anymore.
man.
Well, I'm not allowed to anymore.
I'm not. I never said that. I said I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying, if unless you like getting beat to shit,
Maybe I do. Who's to
Everybody's
say?
got their thing. That'd be a weird
Then-
fucking thing, but everybody's
then-
got one, so.
then by all means.
Maybe I'm just not as much of a wuss as all of you.
Ain't nothing wrong with having some level of self-preservation.
Well, no matter
you
what,
know-
we ought to
but you know,
be
you're
a
right.
bit more careful here. This looks like
Indeed.
this definitely looks like a bit more tricksy trapsy place.
You
There's
definitely
no
have been
fucking-
rolling the
You've been in a
dice
place
on
like that, Desmond?
Oh, I've been in quite a few tricksy trapsy places and situations.
Trixie Trapsy, I love it.
Sorry, Desmond. What kind of place is this? Can you say it again? My hearing's kind of shot from being underwater. I got water in my ears.
Oh, that probably isn't too good for you, is it?
No, but what did you call this place again?
Tricksy trapsy.
How does that
thank
work?
you.
If you drink
It's
water,
the
do you die?
Citrine has steam coming out of her ears from the water evaporating. From...
If I dunk your head in a tub, do you just explode? How does it work?
I was just submerged in water.
I'm making fun
So
of you.
no.
Settle down.
Oh my gosh.
Settle down
So,
now. Fire.
Maybe try to be
Okay.
funny next time.
So, rusted and stuck as it is, you're able to open the door. The stairs lead downward. But you are immediately, before even entering, overcome with the stale stench of fetid, rotting flesh and the distinct copper smell of pooling blood. The first thing you see, oddly enough, is light. 2 purple flames glow in the entryway, held up by tall torches. The violet glow shows a stoneworked room with 4 simple columns supporting the ceiling. Where the previous ruins you had visited were torn down by age and nature, this place seems both ancient and recently vacated at the same time. I would like a perception check from everybody real quick.
Alright.
23.
Natural
23.
one. I don't see shit.
23.
Natural 20 for a 23.
One sec.
13. So, even with your sight, somewhat limited, it's still far off. Iramin and Octavius, you distinctly saw a dismembered hand crawl out of sight.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Great. You see that? Other big fella?
Yeah.
You see that,
Don't-
Citrine?
See what?
Okay, good talk. Yeah, perhaps we should go in first.
Not every day you see a dismembered hand
Oh.
across the floor.
Oh. That's
Ever see
new.
anything like that, Desmond? I'm out of
Are
my
the-
leagues here.
Are these pillars? Like, are
Yes,
these going up
columns.
to the wall? Okay.
Yeah, they're columns.
Okay, cool. And then these are just purple flames.
Yep.
Yeah, our asses are not fitting in here if we shapeshifts.
With the perception check, did I notice anything strange about the floor in this area?
No.
Okay. I will take a step onto the cobblestone.
I'm gonna walk in tandem with them.
Do I happen to I don't know, does the smell seem like it's coming from either of the directions, like north or east?
It's
Or
just,
it-
it's an ambient,
Permeate.
all-present smell.
Okay. Octavius will go. Where you at, little hand? Come out, come out.
I
come
want
out.
a good handshake. Welcome me
Yeah.
into your establishment. It's only good nature.
Yeah, can I get your digits?
That
Why do you
one
want
caught me by
digits?
surprise.
Oh, fingers!
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's good.
Hey, I saw you. I saw you. I just saw you go across the screen.
Oh, did you now?
Me catching a spider in my house. Fuck.
Get your Trixie Trapsy. Alright, I will continue to.
Or the
go-
staircase. Gonna do a little casing. Make sure nothing's gonna. There's no step that's gonna. And then shoot a poison arrow at me, a la Indiana Jones.
You cautiously step around, look around. It appears there's nothing trapped necessarily.
Hmm. Okay, I proceed.
I want to look over here real quick. Is this just like a dead end, or what's this part of the map here?
This is just a vacant hallway, small, slender, vacant hallway.
Why isn't it? Does it not go anywhere? Or...
We didn't go down it. We just started going.
Well, I mean,
There's a
I
lamp.
can't. I don't see anything walking up. Oh, there's like an archway over it.
I will take a step out.
Can I like move to see down the hallway without actually moving down it?
Yeah, this is just
Oh.
this is just that.
Oh, okay. Are there any doors or anything in the hallway, or no?
There are not.
Okay.
Looks like we got a couple directions we can go. Looks like. Is this just a
Coin.
big purple flame?
Yes, it is a large purple flame.
And then I'm guessing these are baths of blood.
Potentially. And quick question: where all are you looking?
No, both left and right. So I see up here and down here.
I suppose I should rephrase my question. Does anyone look up?
How tall were the ceilings
Not too
when
tall.
we came in?
About
Not too tall.
about 15
I mean-
feet.
Airman's like literally at the ceiling.
15-foot tall ceilings.
Can't see where Octavius and Ehrman moves because of the roofing layer thing. Unless my
Can I coin flip to see if I was
Back.
looking with that perception check from earlier?
I'll let you look up. This is at that moment you see a swarm of hands descend on
Oh,
you.
great.
Wow.
Let's get initiative real quick.
Oh.
Again.
Again.
Hey, let's go. That's a good initiative. Let's go.
Look at
baby.
Pansy.
How about a little nat
Hey.
20 for chat, huh?
Damn.
Thank God I came back in time.
All right, Iramin, you're immediately surrounded by crawling hands,
Yeah.
and to give you a
Probably
to give
no
you-
room
to
for me
give
to
you a better
shapeshift
to give
through
her,
it.
to give you an exact idea. It is a human hand. It is a humanoid hand, severed just beyond the wrist.
Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna start stepping on them because there's no room for me to go into a wolf. So I'm going to unarmed strike the one closest to me. So that is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
I'm just stepping on them like hardcore
This
heel
one?
to the
This one
to
below you?
to any of them near me. It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll do this one. You
Yeah.
pointed at that one. All right, you
Just
immediately
straight heel to the palm. Okay.
break it.
And then since I unarmed strike as a bonus action, I will now oh man, I have not played Among Us forever. Is Fury of Blows to be a bonus action? Yeah, as a bonus action. So I will Fury of Blows. Hey, first Fury of Blows the campaign. Let's
Hey!
go.
One
So
of
that's
many.
2 more unarmed strikes. First one
Against
is
this one.
a 21 to hit. Sure.
21.
The one directly below me will do. For 8 more damage. Crushed
All right.
another one.
Crush
Cracking
another one.
fingers. And then the last one will do the one to the bottom right of me.
Yep.
I step on it again. That is a 17 to hit.
All right.
Damn, these dice are loaded tonight, bro. That's crazy. And that is 7 damage. Great
Another
rolls.
Another broken hand.
I've
Just
never
fucking-
seen someone actually catch hands before.
Yeah.
Oh.
They drop an ear and just goes, and just starts fucking stomping on them. Please.
All right, Citrine.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the hand to the right of Octavius there.
Right there. Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
It does indeed hit.
Ooh,
What's that
that'll
damage?
be
What's that damage going to be?
7.
7.
Force
You
damage.
blast it against the wall and it breaks itself.
Woo. That is my turn.
All right, Octavius.
All right. I don't think I have to rage right here. Famous last words.
In before Mama
But-
Hand.
I will. I will still attack recklessly though.
Okay.
I will attack recklessly, using my gray axe on this one up here.
Go for it.
For a 11.
An 11, it is too small and oddly too agile.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Then, that I think is my turn, sadly.
Alright. That brings it to Desmond.
I think you moved me to a different layer or something because I can't see anything. Well, I can see like part of the map, but I can't see any tokens.
What happened to Desmond? Where'd he go?
Can you still not see anything?
Well, I saw you move Octavius, but I don't see any of the hand tokens. I just see like me. This is what I see.
That's weird. Your token's gone.
Oh. Oh, now I see. Okay.
Okay, I turned on night vision. That might have been it.
I want to be right back. It just started raining. I want to make sure my dog gets outside before it starts to rain harder.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, if it was dark, I would have just lit the lantern again.
Let me adjust that. How about that? Better?
Yep. Yep.
Alrighty.
Alright, I will just, I'll go attack these ones over here. First one, the one right in front of me,
Okay.
16,
16 will hit.
and... Oh. Wait, I screwed up. Right. 3 damage,
Alright.
and...
Stab it through, run it through, kill it.
Right, nice. And then the other one...
A 13 will hit. Alright.
For that much damage.
That goes the same way.
And I'm gonna step back behind. That's it.
Alright. Octavius. These tiny little claws are gonna attempt to attack you. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
A 10 does not hit?
I attacked recklessly, so
Oh. That is true. So an 18 and a dirty 20 to hit.
yep. Both hit.
So one punches you. Like it raises itself up and just socks you in the mouth for 4 bludgeoning damage. The other tries to tear at your foot for 2 slashing damage. Iramin, your comrade is being attacked.
Yeah. We're gonna run up and just stomp on 2 more hands. I mean,
Alright.
not gonna burn anything else here. So the first one, I'll do this guy here.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
That is... Damn, these rolls are crazy. I've gotten like a 4 or higher
Wait,
every single roll with a D6 tonight.
Shouldn't your monk dice be a D4?
It's D6 wait, hold on.
You're
No,
not
I
a
think it's
fourth.
D6.
You're not a 4th level monk. You're a 2nd level monk.
Where's my... Oh, there's a normal unarmed striker monk weapon. Why is it a D6? Melee attack martial arts. I don't know why it's claiming it's a D6, but it is.
Huh. We'll look at it later.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... I mean, Roll20 is calculating my unarmed strikes as 1d6, and it's not a custom action. It's like the built-in one to my character sheet. So I don't know why that is. I don't have anything listed in feature and traits. Is it maybe because of my size? I don't think it should be. But
That's weird.
it is. Like, it's built... Like, I didn't change it. I'm looking at it. It's the default one. And it even has my, like, flurry of blows and everything is 1d6. So I have no idea.
Huh. We can take care of it later. No worries. Are you giving me another flurry of blows?
Nope. I'm just gonna do a bonus action because it was an unarmed strike. So I mean, we can just do -2 damage to each of those rolls. It's whatever. So this is just 2. It would
All right.
be.
You still crush it.
Yeah. Damn, they had 1 HP. That's crazy.
2.
Nice.
So there is where you are standing at from here, entering from the entryway. There is a large room to your left, a door in front, and another large room to the right. And you all begin to hear whispers, but it feels like it's in the back of your head somehow. You're unable to determine where the sound is coming from.
Spooky.
Can I try to, like, talk back?
What do you say? Because it's the kind of whispering. Because it's the kind of whispering where they're not intending to talk to you. It's just.
I didn't know you could speak Parcel tongue.
I'm the girl who lived, actually. Well, then, in that case, I won't talk back. I'll just see if I can feel anything or know where or something's maybe coming from.
Give me a straight wisdom check.
Oh no. A 10.
It is. You are out of ideas on how to determine anything.
Okay. Well, we're definitely not alone.
You're all in that as well.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a tickle on the back of my brain.
Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, you ever get have you ever had someone like tickle the nape of your neck?
No.
It's like a shiver.
I mean, is that what it feels like when I get in your brain?
No, that's more
annoying.
Oh. Well,
Damn.
That's more like a when your sibling keeps poking you and won't fucking stop is what that feels like.
well, luckily for all of you, since
like- You know how when you think a thought, it comes in like the front of your brain?
you think thoughts,
Believe it or not, yes. When you do it, it's like your voice goes in place of where my thought is.
I
So
see.
it feels awkward.
Learning the
Wow.
intricacies of the magic world.
Look at me go. Well, since I am so telepathically inclined, it sounds like the voices are coming from this north hallway here to our left.
Is that so?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I'll start heading that way. Door over here. I am keeping my weapon drawn. My driftwood great axe.
The room seems clean. There's no corpses,
God.
no treasures, no detritus. The only thing is an altar of some sort with a book set on top, almost like
The
a
mother-
desk.
I fucking called it. It's the Necronomicon, dude.
There's a thin metal sheet placed in the middle of the book.
There's a
Oh,
what?
A thin metal sheet placed in the middle of the book.
that book is mighty suspicious, isn't it?
Can I
How is
look
a
around the
book
room, Jotty? Does it look
suspicious?
does it look like these tiles are gonna depress, or is there holes in the wall, or is there a giant swinging axe that's hanging directly above my head right now?
Oh,
Are the
give
pillars
me an
going to produce
investigation.
cloud kill?
Give me an
Investigation.
investigation
Oh, I'm great at
Yes.
these guys. Don't you worry.
-2.
Ooh.
Ah.
check. It looks like a regular room.
All right, guys. I think it's a regular room.
All right.
Can
I feel. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, knowing what I know, can I look around and see if I can see what I need to see? Or why we're here?
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Hey, Citrain, there's a really ominous looking object in the middle of the room. Perhaps you should go and grab it.
Maybe you should go grab it.
I will.
Great. I'm not helping your ass though.
And there's like a metal thing in the book, like
Yes.
to like as a book, like a bookmarker almost.
Almost. It fills the length and width of the book.
And what is this? Is this like a severed hand? Like next to it?
Pretend it's not there.
Sounds good. And then so this is in the book. And same with the paper that's underneath?
Ignore the papers too.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will.
Sorry.
Does the book have a title on it at all?
No, it is completely blank. It's a leather cover.
Leather cover. All right, let's see a magic circle behind door number 1 that explodes.
So you open it, and it's very hard to turn a page without it just disintegrating.
Oh,
It is still an extremely old book, and the writing within it is completely illegible. At the metal sheet, though, it is actually somewhat preserved. So there are 2 pages that you are able to read. And you specifically, you know Giant, correct?
Correct.
So, oddly enough, this writing is sort of a mixture of an old dialect of Common mixed with Giant.
Okay.
It takes you a little bit of effort to read, but eventually you get this.
Oh Jesus
Whoa.
Christ!
Whoa!
2 pages.
You just start hearing Octavius go into like necessary to continue with our experiments.
So yes, it said starting from one page, going all the way to the other. This is all the text you were able to read. Necessary to continue with our experiments if we truly wish to live forever. Our most recent failures were promising at first, as it is fairly easy to use necromancy to preserve a body. The challenge comes with the knowledge that the soul passes on. There are some undead creatures, such as revenants, that keep their memories and continue to live, but they are preserved purely by their rage towards something or someone in this world. This would not suit our purposes. For what use is it to gain everlasting life just to be angry with no end? Golems are a wonderful subject to study for this very reason. Forcing a spirit to inhabit a body of our creation is more along the lines of our goals. It is with frustration, however, that we must note the extreme lack of independent thinking upon the creation of a golem. Again, the body can be easily preserved, but the spirit desires to move on. It seems instinctual. There are other undead to which we can briefly direct our attention, mainly ghosts, wraiths, specters, and shadows. Once again, unfortunately, the consciousness is not entirely present upon their creation. In all our studies and experiments, we have had only one small success, that of our assassin. He is capable of thought, conversation, reasoning, and improvisation, as especially noted in his latest assignment. He is ultimately another failure, though. While his consciousness and personality is indeed preserved, he has no memory of his mortal life. Strangely, he also has no desire to learn of his life. He seems perfectly content carrying out tasks in our name. As he has no corporeal form and retains no memory of mortality, he is deemed a failure. It becomes clear through these various experiments that we are not meant to simply transfer our spirits to an everlasting body, nor does it seem wise to pursue undeath. Upon finishing this volume, I plan to travel to the eastern continent to supervise and change the direction of their experimentations toward alchemy. We've only barely begun any semblance of alchemical testing in this facility, but I believe it prudent to simply abandon this place. I can leave this group to their own devices, and they will most likely destroy themselves in desperate attempts at success. But I digress. If we are to join our patron in eternal life, the answer lies in preserving our own bodies with our own spirits. To this end, I will be giving orders for a change in experiments as well as excavation. I have received a message from the Eternal Giant, and I believe it is directing me to something, perhaps a creature that... And then the next page is illegible.
Damn, you're really articulate with your words, Octavius. I didn't know you could read that well, man. You gotta teach me sometime.
I have quite the vernacular, if you don't.
The lazy fox.
I don't know. This seems to be treading into unsavory territory. I'll turn and look around, and I'm like, huh. I honestly think the world might be out to get you, Citrine.
Why?
I don't know, because every time you've picked something up, something's happened.
Well,
Did you pick up the book?
I mean, if I pick up the book...
Oh, I thought I did when I read it.
Oh, so...
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Way to
here we go.
Way to go.
I spoke too soon.
So you pick...
Incoming DM
So,
rolling 600d6.
so you do pick up the book. And Octavius, the whispers grow louder, and you feel a chill run down your spine and what feels like a cold hand grasp your shoulder.
Woo!
The whispers grow more intense, and I would need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Where's that? That is a big fat 20.
So, you hear the whisper intensify. What friends? Are they truly friends? Perhaps you should strike one down. Very easily, though, you shake yourself from whatever this odd influence is, and upon doing so, a form appears behind Octavius, and another on the other side of this altar. They're humanoid shapes that just appear from absolutely nothing. And floating in the air, they look to be wearing thousands of flowing strips of black cloth, their skin the color of charcoal. It is at this unusual confrontation that we will end today's session.
Oh no!
Not my fault this time. But I'm still right in the middle of the fucking room.
Oh, look, a giant evil book that's lit by bad lighting. Let's pick it up.
Who would have thought?
Gotta grab that one.
So, for everyone that watched, and everyone that watches in the future when this is put to YouTube, thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that jazz. I really hope to get a bit more attention. It is still my hope to provide an entertaining campaign, not just for the players, but for any viewers. And with that, I will see you all. Well, not the players, I gotta talk to them, but the viewers, thank you very much for watching again, and see you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.